go. So my question to you was, do a lot of people mistake you for being Latino because you're actually from
I'm actually from Iran. Yeah.
And I said that the joke would be that you could call yourself a Guevarian because you look very much like Che Guevara.
That's right.
And then people would say, well, where is Guevara?
That's a good compliment.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an honor.
So I was telling you about, racial discrimination.
Yes.
And, I was telling you that I'm an intern at DOT, Department of Transportation. And I was going to that building, as an intern.
As an intern?
Yeah, as an intern.
You're an intern from the MTA?
No, DOT. Department of Transportation.
Okay, DOT. Got it.
And, the building that I go to, it's 55 Water Street.
Yes.
And the other tenant of the building is Standard & Poor's, if you know that financial company.
Standard & Poor's,
Standard & Poor's.
Yeah.
And, their security, they figured out that I'm Iranian. And
what's your last name?
Shahab. Sadra Shahab. S-A-D-R-A-S-H-A-H-A-B.
Doesn't sound Spanish.
No, it doesn't.
No.
At all.
What's your first name?
They actually asked me, where are you from? I said, I'm from Iran.
Oh boy, what was your first name?
Sadra. S-A-D-R-A.
Okay.
And then,
and you told them you're from Iran?
The lady in the security asked me, where are you from? I said, I'm from Iran. And actually the same night that I went home 11 p.m. And, there was one plainclothes NYPD guy that escorted me inside my building. So I opened the door. I was going upstairs.
Where do you live?
In Bedside, Nostrand, Lexington.
Okay.
Yeah. And
did your ID have your address on it?
My previous address, not this address. They asked for my address before, my employment place.
Got it. So
they had my address.
They just
that was not a big deal. And I don't hide my address because there's no reason. I mean, they asked for my address, and my address is there.
Right. You want to get the job, you got hired.
My address.
Right.
And then when I was going inside my building, a guy from NYPD escorted me inside the building.
Right.
And I thought that one of the neighbor might have a guest, tonight. But he actually pronounced my name very bad. And I said, yes, this is me. And he showed me his emblem and said, I'm from NYPD and I have some questions from you. I said, okay, you can come to my apartment. And we were walking up. I opened my door and I saw that there are two NYPD officers inside my building. And apparently my girlfriend let them in, before I came home. So they started asking questions like, where are you from? What are you doing here? Why do you go to DOT? Why do you live in Brooklyn and work in Manhattan? Why do you want to work there? Questions like, who's your mother? Who's your father? What is your father's birthday? What is your mother's birthday? Things like that. Nonsense questions. And they searched my books, my movies, my bedroom, my bed, inside my kitchen, my bathroom, everywhere.
Did they leave your house a mess?
What is that?
Did they leave it a mess?
Not really, no.
Okay.
They didn't have a warrant, so they had to ask me questions, and they had to ask me if they can't touch my books. So they
and this happened when again?
2
days before 9/11 of this year.
So almost 7/11.
Yes.
Asking me nonsense questions for an hour, and before I came home, they asked my girlfriend how long were you dating, questions like that. Who's watching these movies? Who's reading this book? Do you know if your boyfriend has a gun permit or something like that? And that was totally irrelevant because I'm a grad student, and that's obviously I don't have a gun permit here.
Right.
And they told me that you asked too many questions about security cameras inside the building. And I said, I never asked any question about security cameras in the building.
Wow.
And they asked me that you asked too many questions about night hours. I said, I've never asked any question about night hours. Things like that. And
they're trying to paint you out to be suspicious.
Yeah, they thought I'm suspicious. Otherwise, they wouldn't come to my apartment 11 p.m.,
right.
Thursday night. So I was really upset for few days, and my boss at DOT got really upset because obviously that didn't come from DOT,
Right.
I guess my guess is that the Standard & Poor's called the cops, and
why did you do anything?
Not really, no.
You walk through like you walk through every day?
Yeah, I walk through every day, and for no good reason. And I mean, they didn't have any reason, but that's why I'm saying, you know, racial discrimination, you know, is still there. It's still there.
Wow. I have to add that, like Che, you are smoking, or you were smoking a cigar. I just find, okay, wonderful.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone now. Don't hide it. You know, it goes with the motif.
Yeah. I like cigars.
No, don't apologize to them. Are they Cuban cigars?
Not really. They are banned here. So
I was about to say.
There's an embargo on Cuban.
Yeah.
Cubes,
So you were not even doing something contraband.
Not really.
But yet they still try to investigate
I
you.
think it comes from Connecticut, you know.
Connecticut,
Yeah.
not Cuba. Interesting. Wow. Like, why did you come to America, and when did you come?
I moved here for education, you know. I got accepted at Pratt, you know.
So you came here about how many years ago?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
2000 years.
What did you think of America before you got here?